Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Do you manage your circles on Google+? It's pretty simple. I showed my dad how to do it, and I uploaded that rather lengthy tutorial to our YouTube channel already. And if you haven't watched that, you may owe it to yourself if you ever do plan on using Google+ with any degree of regularity. But in case you feel a little overwhelmed with the chat option with Google Talk integrated with Google+, you may want to check out an article that we've written for you on lockergnome.com titled How to Remove Google+ Circles from Google Talk. So you don't have to chat with everybody you've circled. You can actually limit who is able to chat with you. And I would recommend doing that unless you don't have a lot of people in your circles, or you just want everybody who is connected to Google+ that you've circled to chat with you. That's not a great use of time. So I'm going to go ahead and +1 this on the page itself. And it looks like Sean Jordan, Stacey Ferris, and Brian Miner have +1'd it already. Thank you. Tweet and like that as well. We have a screencast posted there to show you exactly how to get it done, but I wanted to give you another warning. This is the reason why I wanted to do this as a separate video. If you have circles managed on Google+, be careful when you go to change your Gmail or your Google address book, because those two are tied together. And so you may have circled me in the past, only to realize, hey, Chris is no longer circled, but I didn't delete him. If you managed your Google address book, there's currently I would say a rather big disconnect between the Google+ circles and your Google address book. So if you ever find yourself having lost people that you've circled before, chances are it's tied into your Gmail address book or your Google address book. I would recommend setting up separate circles according to how you would categorize someone. The greater challenge of categorizing someone like me is that I have a lot to share. Sometimes it's funny animated GIFs that Kevin Staff might make, who's a fellow Nomie, or if it's information that I find, tips and tricks that I might find, Lego stuff. I'm just all over the map in terms of who I am. But we all are. Come on, we're not just single-minded individuals. I mean, we have different interests. So make generalities when you create circles. If you have a lot of photographers you want to follow, you can create a circle. If you have a lot of scientists that you follow, you can create a scientist circle. If you had a lot of video bloggers that you follow, a video blogger circle. And I mean, there are going to be different things that they may post over time. So if you don't know where to start with a circle, Google Plus now makes it available that when you sign up, you can add circle, people who are popular by default. But what's nice about circles is you can share a circle. So if you've collected who you believe are an amazing set of people or users in one circle, you can share that circle with everybody who follows you, or you could limit the access to that circle. And I've begun to do this. I've created science circles, astronomy circles. I don't really have a great Lego circle because there's not a lot of people who are doing just Lego stuff on Google, or at least Google+. A lot of people on Google, I'm sure. I've got a Nomies circle that I share with them privately once a week and publicly once a month to get them more followers on Google. When I share them, wait, hang on, let me turn around. For anybody who's been part of that public share, you guys are getting more Google Plus circlers because of being Nomies, right? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what has been happening in the past, because when I promote, people get circled. So that's just another side benefit to that. But I would really recommend looking at what other circles people are sharing, because it's a great way to connect with people you don't know yet. So you can't just say, oh, Google Plus is nothing's happening. There are people sharing amazing circles targeted towards certain types of hobbies or interests or passions, career choices, regions. You can find so much on Google Plus. It's not just about the people you know on Google Plus. It's about the people you don't know. So there's a lot that can be done with Google Plus circles. We've instructed you on how to better manage the chat part of Google Plus, as well as the value that hopefully I've given to you in terms of using Google Plus circles and warnings as far as managing it with the address booking in Google. Hopefully it'll get easier over time, but I would seriously encourage you guys to get onto Google Plus if you haven't already. It's pretty much open to teens and adults alike at this point. I really don't know what you're waiting for, but feel free to circle me.